Okay, so here we go. I just unboxed the Prime 1 Studio Jetwing, and I'm going to unbox Blackout. These two arrived today, and for tomorrow I have Scorponok, which is arriving, and I'll do the unboxing of that one. Again, I don't really like doing unboxing videos, but I know some of you like unboxing videos, but I'm also doing it because Prime 1 Studio might request in case of any damages for an unboxing video, so I'm doing it for that reason as well. I kind of like clean videos when you're assembling the piece. I don't know, it just looks more professional, cleaner, but you know, whatever. If people want to see the unboxing, why not? The way it comes, nothing edited, since I just removed the shipper box all the way to taking all the parts out one by one. Let's do it, why not? So this box, the shipper box, was not punctured like on Jetwing. So this one came out pretty good so far. Then we have the edges, plastic edges that protect the box. So that's good. Only this one, okay, so this plastic edge is being shattered. So I guess it did its job. That's good. And let's remove the plastic. Okay, so Blackout is a little bit easier to handle than Jetwing. It's not that heavy. So it has its weight, of course. I mean, don't get me wrong, but easier to handle than Jetwing. So let's remove the foam. Gently, just we're gonna slide off the art box. So I'm glad to see that this art box is fine. It hasn't been dented. It hasn't been abused, so that's good. That's a good sign. With Jetwing, basically all my shipper boxes were punctured, and the art box as well. And in one of them, the foam was punctured right through slightly. So that was not a good sign. So let's see this one. So this is the bottom. So this is the top. So we're gonna bring it down gently. Okay. And let's see. Make sure it's in picture. About there. Yeah, I guess about there will do. I'll just okay, that should be good. Okay. Okay, right there. So, well, let's open it up. Where did I put my knife? Oh, there it is. Okay. So you can check out my other Prime 1 Studio statues on my channel. None of them are unboxing. It's only Jetwing and this one that I decided to do unboxing. I'll be doing an assembly video for Blackout and Jetwing. I also ordered Galvatron and Grit in Ferrari red version. I received Grimlock last week. Okay. So, there we go. So let's start. So, like I always say, you have to remove the wax paper and see from where you can handle the parts. Gotta make sure you're grabbing them from solid pieces and you're not grabbing it from any delicate part that might break. You don't want to do that. So this one looks good. I'm going to place it aside, and then I'm going to look inside the compartment for any possible chips or broken parts. I always do that. Nothing there, so that part came out good. Okay, so this one is good as well. Okay, so another piece. So far so good. These are not heavy parts, so okay. Good, here's one part. I don't know, it was packaged, so yeah, it's magnetized package, so I guess, yeah, they're not broken parts, they're just a couple of magnetized pieces, armor plates or something, so okay, that's good. This should be for the other opposite side. Okay, that's good. That's two of these parts. Okay, so these are blades, I guess. Yeah, they're blades. These are short blades. Okay. Nicely packaged with the wax paper, so that way the paint doesn't get scuffed up. They're also secured in place by in-foam cutouts, so that's good. I mean, things shouldn't break. I mean, they're well packaged. Foam, you know, shipper box, art box, wax paper. You also get a hard wax paper because these are soft wax papers, but some pieces that have some nice glossy paint finish to them have some kind of a hard wax paper as well. So I mean, they're well packaged, but then things do break. Things do happen. My jet wing had a couple of little breaks, one on each arm, tiny little pieces. So I'm kind of worried about Blackout because I know Blackout has all kinds of intrinsic little details, you know, so things that could break easily. Okay, so this piece just comes out. Oh, this one's heavy. Okay, this one, you know what? I'm not going to touch this piece because maybe, I think this piece, the rest of it is the body, I think. It's below, so once I remove this layer, it'll come out. So that's fine, let's do the legs. I always open up the foam paper so I can see the piece and see where to grab it from. So here's the key block, another key block here. So this is a leg. Okay, there it is. Okay, that's good. Came out good. Now let's look inside the compartment to make sure that there's no broken piece, and there isn't. So that's a good start. We're off to a good start. Now, let's see this other leg. Make sure it's in. Okay. Open it gently. There we go. Okay. So, there we go. A block here, and another key block over here, but yeah, okay. It's not that heavy anyways. Okay, good. So, and let's look inside, and nothing broken. Okay, we're good. First layer is fine. So now, let's remove this second layer. And now comes the torso. I know there should be some long blades as well, because these are propeller blades, the short ones. So he's got to have the long ones that go on his back. I've seen other videos already. So that I know what to expect. So again, these videos do help, I guess. The assembling ones are the ones that help the most. So, there we go. Okay. And, okay, let's see what we have here. So let's make sure everything is in picture, yep. A little bit more over here. So, let's see the body. You gotta be very careful with the body. I've seen one YouTube video. There's this Asian fellow is assembling it, and he leans it over some kind of a surface, and I think there's a large part up here that cracks, and it exposes a metal rod. So, again, you have to be careful. So, there we go. These are a couple of keyholes, so I guess it's safe to lift from here, very gently. You never want to rush these things. Okay, get the wax paper out, and beautiful, gorgeous, large piece. So this was like this, so I'm going to put it down in the same way. Okay, and let's look inside the compartment, and we're good. Good. That was the body, and that's the part that worried me the most. The Decepticon emblem. Let's take this piece out. Okay. That's good. So it's nice and sharp, nothing broken. Fantastic, I'm happy. Okay, that looks good. What do we have here? Oh, one of his hands. Okay. Okay, that's not heavy. Cool. Probably. Oh, this looks like there's a part here. I can't tell what it is, but okay, seems okay. Everything is good. Oh yeah, this is the part from this is the part that holds the propeller blades all together, and he's holding it in his hand. Okay, so wow, there's all kinds of like wires here. That's cool. Just as the YouTube videos I've seen on this guy on Blackout. Now you gotta be careful here. There's a lot of delicate parts, so you gotta see where to lift from. There's a key block here with a pin. There's a solid piece here. Again, you gotta be careful because you don't want to lift from one of these, you know, fragile parts and then break it, and then you go, whoa, you know. So very gently and slowly, so you can measure your moves. There we go. As soon as it's out, I'm grabbing it from the key block and pin. Okay, looks okay. Let's put it down. When you're assembling it, you really have to watch this guy. He's got all kinds of little pipes and sections that can break off so easily if you're not careful. Like from where you grab it, it just comes down to that. From where you grab it, right? Look at all these fragile parts. You don't want to grab it from there. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look again. You want to have a look and see from where you want to grab it from. Okay, maybe from here. Okay, and from here looks pretty solid. These pieces are solid. So up he comes gently. There we go. Perfect. So there we go. And we remove it very gently. And there we go. Okay. And nothing broken inside. Good. Make sure that I'm still in picture frame. Yeah, okay. One over here. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So this would be the head. Yep. Boy, the head has all kinds of little fragile. It's light. Okay, there we go. So that's the head. Cool. And let's have a look inside. Make sure there's no broken parts. Nope, nothing. And what do we have here? So I can grab it from here with no problem and just lift very gently. So, looks like the pin is digged into the foam. There you go. You rotate a little bit and it comes out. Okay. So this part is good. I think this is one of the shoulder. It goes over the shoulder, over shoulders. Okay, that part was good. And yeah, this is light. It's not that heavy. Okay, maybe half a pound. Cool. And nothing in there. A little tiny piece here, very light. Okay, good. And nothing broken inside, even better. And I think this is the last piece. That's the other jet or whatever it'll be. Okay. Cool. The weapons. Okay, good. What's the other one? Let's put it aside. Okay, so you always check all the compartments, make sure there's no broken chips, nothing broken, and that you didn't forget any part. If it's good, it's time to put it away. And well, that's it for the unboxing of the first box. Now I'm going to do a unboxing of the second box, which is the base, the long blades, and maybe there's some other parts. And I think that'll be it for the unboxing. Okay guys, I'll see you a bit in the next, on the other unboxing, second box.